Many Paleo storystone face and mammoth effigies were made from fossils. Our Paleo Indian friends loved carving fossils. And here we have a couple of very interesting giant armadillo scutes. Now, this is a giant armadillo scute that I acquired from the dinosaur hunters out of Montana, the dinosaur hunters that we see on television. And I acquired this from them, and this is a giant armadillo scute. They, of course, at the time didn't know that it was an effigy or that it had been worked by our Paleo Indians. Here we have a very cool mammoth with the eye of the mammoth here, its trunk over here, and its hair tuft up here, which has actually been delineated by grooving into the stone here. So we have this big groove carved in there for the hair above the mammoth's head and down its back. And we have that mammoth now facing right. Just a great mammoth image with the eye flaked there and then the trunk coming down there. Now the edges of this have been worked all the way around. You see all that grooving there. That's all been worked. Very similar to the very first story stone I found at Harvard Hill, which had that grooving all around the mammoth's back. And just a fantastic workmanship on this. We now have another great face right here, an eye, nose, and a mouth here, wearing a headdress of sorts, looking out to the left. Now we have another mammoth image with the eye up here, and this is now delineating its trunk coming off to the right there. And then we're back to this wonderful mammoth image right here. And then on the back side, it has been carved as well. And what we have here is a mammoth now facing right. This is its eye that's been gouged in there, worked in there, and its big old trunk coming down to the right. And here we have another mammoth image. Now this one's facing left over here with the big trunk coming down to the left. And then we have some face imagery. We have a face right here with the eye, the nose, and the mouth looking up from the back of the mammoth. This is on the reverse side, not quite as well carved as the other side. And now we have more of a baby mammoth here facing off to the right with its little trunk over here. But really a nice giant armadillo scute. Here's another one from the same area that the first one was found. They were found together. And again, this is the dinosaur hunters that had found these and labeled them as giant armadillo scutes. This is the eye of the face, the nose, and the mouth down here, and the little hair knob up on top of the head of the face facing left. What a great face. And then when we go this way, we have a mammoth now facing right. The eye up here, its big trunk sweeping down, its tail back here. And then we have all those grooves along the top of the ridge there. Those were all carved in by our Paleo Indian ancestors all the way around. Just like the one I found, the very first story stone I found back in October of 2020 that identified this artifact type for the first time. No one had ever identified face and mammoth effigies depicting an old face and a young face and an old mammoth and a young mammoth. And here we have now another great mammoth image with the baby trunk sticking up in the air and its eye here and its hair up above its head facing off to the right. And of course, when we hold it this way, now we have another great mammoth image with its trunk now facing off to the left. Just another really nicely worked Paleo story stone effigy. Here's another great mammoth. Here's the eye of the mammoth, and its trunk has been carved out there. That's all been carved out in Paleo times. for the trunk of the mammoth here facing left, its tail off to the right. Just excellent, excellent, excellent. Couple of excellent giant armadillo, Pleistocene animal, that the Paleo Indians carved these scutes up to leave as story stone, face, and mammoth effigy offerings.